So let's do an example together. So I want you to write it down with me. If you get behind, remember you can always pause the video and jump backwards to get caught up. So we're going to do 64 times 34. When you're multiplying, you always want to put your longer number on top. But in this case, they're both two-digit numbers. There's not a longer number here. So here, the order that we do this doesn't matter. I can put the 64 on top like this, or I can put the 34 on top like this. And if I do it correctly, either way, I'm going to get the correct answer. But here, I'm going to use the one with the 64 on top. So make sure you have this one written on your paper, and we'll work it together. So pause the video if you need to write this down. Now, the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to pretend that this 3 doesn't exist. So it's a ghost. And we're going to do 64 times 4. So it's one-digit multiplication. So we'll start with 4 times 4, which gives us 16. So we'll write the 6 at the bottom and carry the 1. And then we'll do 4 times 6, which is 24. But we need to add that extra 1, making it 25. So we'll write 25 down here. And now I'm done with this 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross it off and then add a 0 down here on the next line. And a quick reminder, make sure you're keeping up on your paper with me, so pause the video if you need to. Okay, and now we'll look at that second digit. So let me get rid of this ghost, and it was a 3. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing 3 times the numbers on top. So we're kind of going to do the same steps as before. They'll just be moved over a little bit. And actually, I did forget one thing earlier. Whenever we crossed off this 4 and put the 0 below, I should have also crossed off anything that I had previously carried. So in this example, the 1 on top I need to get rid of because that is from previous multiplication. So let's just scratch that out on our papers. And now we're ready to multiply with that 3. So we'll start off with 3 times 4, which is 12. So the 2 goes down to the bottom, and then you carry the 1 to the top. And next we'll do 3 times 6, which is 18. But remember, we have to add that 1 on top, making 19. And there's nowhere to carry it, so we're just going to write it all down here on the bottom. And then our final step to complete this problem is we're going to add these 2 rows up. So I'm going to draw a line and put my plus sign and just add them up. So I'll start on the right. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 2 is 7. 2 plus 9 gives me 11. So the 1 goes down here, and then I carry the 1. And then that means 1 plus 1 gives us 2. And that's the final answer to this problem. So 64 times 34 is 2,176. So there are a few more steps here, but it's not really any more difficult than one digit. We just break it up and then we make some separate one-digit multiplication problems here.